As if I already didn't have confidence that I could find love, let alone someone to talk to. Love is dead.
What do you mean? Are you dying? Like, do I need to call a love doctor or something?
Well, a very high-profile couple just broke up, and no, I'm not talking about us, Macy.
Good Lord, we are never, ever getting together, Clay. But we are talking about my dear friend Taylor Swift tonight, making Kent feel like Hollywood.
This is the Blurb.
Hello everyone, I'm Macy Kittleberger and that is Clay O'Neill, and we are back and as pale as ever if you were wondering.
Yeah, Macy and I have been so busy all spring break with appearances and meet and greets, we forgot to hit the beach. But aside from us, we have some sad news we would like to start off with tonight. Love is dead.
Channing Tatum and wife of 9 years, Jenna Dewan, have decided to call it quits. The two met on the set of Step Up back in 2006.
They have one daughter together named Everly and have agreed to still be loving and equal parents to her.
They announced their split via social media and told fans that their love hasn't changed for each other and they're just moving down different paths.
I don't know about you, but I still have hope that they'll get back together.
Well, sorry, Corey, but Topanga is off the market. Boy Meets World star Danielle Fishel announced on Instagram that she is engaged. The 36-year-old actress's fiancé is executive producer for Drop the Mic, Jensen Karp. The pair have been dating since 2017 and actually went to the same high school back in the day, but according to Karp, never said more than hello to each other. Congrats to the newly engaged couple. And Trekkies are geeking out over a recent Star Trek wedding. Actress Terry Farrell, who played Jadzia Dax on the 90s series of Star Trek, tied the knot this past week to Adam Nimoy, the son of Leonard Nimoy, who is iconically known for playing the role of Spock on Star Trek. Terry confirmed the news of her marriage to Nimoy via Twitter. May this marriage live long and prosper.
And former Miss Universe star Olivia Culpo and Miami Dolphins receiver Danny Amendola have split after 2 years of dating. Olivia opened up about the news in an interview with Access Hollywood. She stated that she didn't care to talk about her breakup because it was new to her and she wanted to deal with it herself. Fans started to notice when Danny deleted pictures of the two of them together on social media, but he has yet to comment on the matter. And also more news for breakups this week. Orange is the New Black's Ruby Rose and Jessica Veronica have ended their relationship, also after dating for 2 years. The two have been rumored to have been on and off again since 2008, but became official in 2016.
Reports are coming out of an alleged affair Donald Trump Jr. had with former Danity Kane artist Aubrey O'Day. The romance apparently took place back in 2011 when O'Day appeared in The Celebrity Apprentice. Trump Jr. made aggressive advances to the star and reportedly telling O'Day he loved her. This affair reportedly ended in March of 2012 when Trump Jr. telling his wife Vanessa he had plans to leave her for O'Day. However, the two remained married until recently when they announced plans to divorce. And Smallville actress Kristen Krug is fighting allegations of her recruiting women as sex slaves. Of course, Kristen has denied these rumors and even led her to tweet about the matter. She states that she was once in a self-help group that had some of the people being caught for recruiting young girls, but she has had no contact with them in years and that the allegations are wrong.
Will Smith has been left in the friend zone, something I can relate to, after going on a date with Sophia the robot. Sophie was not impressed with Smith's jokes on the, quote, artificially intelligent humanoid or his celeb status. Smith posted a picture on Instagram with Sophia saying she wasn't feeling him. He guesses based on the history with robots. And we know her as the spunky daughter from Cheaper by the Dozen and as the sarcastic friend from Max from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Yes, Allison Stoner has made a return in the news lately for coming out as bisexual. The 24-year-old musician, actress, and dancer talked to Teen Vogue about her struggles of coming out and accepting herself. She said she spent most of her life suppressing her feelings she had deemed wrong because of her religious beliefs and sexuality did not match. Stoner even did attend conversion therapy. Despite the struggle, she says she is now happy for coming out and encourages those to live their truth.
Remember Felon Bay, the guy who became famous for how attractive he looked in his mugshot? Well, he is now fathering a child with a heiress. Jeremy Meeks is expecting his first child with a heiress to top shop Chloe Green. Rumors began surfacing of the two being an item in 2017 after being spotted kissing on a yacht in the Mediterranean. Soon after, Meeks divorced from his then wife, with whom he had one child with. With his genes and her clothing expertise, I'm sure they will have one cute, fashionable child. And gym, tan, and changing diapers. Jersey Shore star Ronnie Ortiz McGraw has become a dad. His girlfriend Jen Harley gave birth to a baby girl today. Sources close to the pair say Ronnie is over the moon about the birth of his daughter. The couple announced the pregnancy back in December, and this news comes days before the premiere of Jersey Shore Family Vacation.
And it turns out the Terminator isn't as invincible as he puts off. Arnold Schwarzenegger had open heart surgery recently due to an aging valve. His representative says that he is currently in good condition and is looking to make a full recovery at the age of 70, but we wish him nothing but the best. And Prince Philip was admitted to the hospital today for hip surgery. The 96-year-old royal husband of Queen Elizabeth II was taken into Edward VII Hospital in London, where he will undergo surgery tomorrow. The prince seems to have been experiencing health problems for some time now, causing him to pull out from the annual pre-Easter church service. And when we come back, one of our producers has been trying to get on the show for weeks now, so we are finally letting her. Well, I guess she's letting herself. You know what I mean. Stay tuned.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
I adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back. Our very own producer, Mackenzie, has all the details you may need when it comes to eyelash extensions. Mackenzie.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a while since I've seen you all, and I'll let you know a little secret. My lashes? Fake. Now you know. So for a while, I've been wearing false lashes, but a new trend caught my eye. Lash extensions. For a while, I've been considering getting my lashes done because, let's face it, falsies are a hassle. So before break, I scheduled to get my extensions with Kent's very own Marissa Meeks. Take a look at the process.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, just a cleanser, I'll just put on, and then just go through with the water, rinse it off, just clean the lashes. And this just ensures like it gets everything out of your lashes. And then I'm gonna go through and just tape your under eye just to make sure we don't tape your eyes closed or glue your eyes closed. And then after that, I'll put this primer on there, and that's kind of like, you know, just a base coat. It'll help the lashes adhere better. And just keep your eyes closed after that, just because like it may burn. So just keep them closed after that. It's one extension applied to one natural lash, and this is, like I said, this is like the classic way to do them. And when you start going up into like the tier level of lashing, you find out a lot of times that the lashes are able to be like, you can fit up to probably like 12 lashes, like 12 extensions onto one natural lash. You can treat these like your regular lashes. If anything, you just want to make sure you comb them.
Oh my God, that's my lashes. What? What?
Yeah, you're fabulous.
Now, lashes come in many different ways. When getting them done, you can get either mink or silk. If you want a more luxurious look that's light and soft, mink are the way to go. But if your natural lashes are thinner and weak, silk are a good option. Another thing to consider when getting your lashes done is the curl. Curls come in B, C, and D. B being the lighter curl and D being super curled. Now, you're probably wondering about the do's and don'ts that come with maintaining them. First thing to know is that they last about 4 to 6 weeks, but require fills every 2 to 3. The lashes will fall out like natural lashes, and at 2 weeks, you'll start to notice missing patches. When it comes to makeup, you can do your normal routine, but should steer clear of liquid or felt tip eyeliners, as they interfere with the lashes. Also, switch your mascara for a pencil mascara, which you can find online or at a drugstore. Make sure your cleansers and makeup removers are oil-free, as they will cause the lashes to fall out quicker. And if you want to meet the lovely Marissa and check out her products, schedule an appointment, you can check her out on her website at marissaminks.bigcartel.com or follow her on Instagram at marissaminks. That's all I have for you beautiful people. Back to you, Clay and Macy.
Kenzie, now that we've talked beauty, it only seems fitting that we talk about fashion. Yes, and over spring break, our lovely fashionista, Shelby, let someone else decide her wardrobe. Shelby, how did it go?
Thanks, guys. I hope everyone had an eventful spring break. I know I did. I decided to let my 21-year-old brother pick out my outfits for the week. And let me tell you, my brother is in no way fashionable. For the first look, I let him choose what he would wear. Now, this seemed like a bad decision, but he did pretty well. He gave me a Led Zeppelin t-shirt, jeans, and Converse. Very casual and definitely not my style, but it worked. Tuesday, he stepped up the game, but he picked a look more suitable for Florida weather, not Ohio. He said every girl looks good in a sundress, and the floppy hat was an added bonus. This look to me was super cute and perfect for a date. Wednesday, he picked out a look that screamed my style. It was a black skater skirt, thigh-high socks and wedges, and a simple long-sleeve tee. I love this look, and I was so proud of him for capturing my style. Thursday, he chose a dressy casual look, perfect for brunch with friends. He thought the ruffles on the top was cool and the necklace worked well with it. Of course, I loved any excuse to wear those shoes. I mean, come on. For the last look, he went back to a t-shirt, but he had me wear trousers to spice up the outfit. I wasn't complaining because the pink trousers may be the most comfortable pants I own. So, you're really not Harry Styles. Overall, my brother did an amazing job. I'm just glad he didn't have me wear any of his clothes.
Thank you, Shelby. Stick around, though, because we have even more Hollywood gossip after the break.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Roll Call.
The flannel game!
Uncle Gary, why?
Oh no!
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back. The Edward Norton Film Company is being sued for $5 million after an apartment went up in flames on one of their sets. The fire resulted in the death of 37-year-old veteran Lieutenant Michael Davidson. 2 other firefighters have severe burns and several others received minor injuries. And a scandal within scandal. The hit show Scandal has been renewed for the upcoming 7th season. But does that mean the fan favorite will return? Executive producer Shonda Rhimes has been hinting that the show was only supposed to be a contained story, meaning there was only one story to be told within one main problem. But sadly, this also means that this is a great place to end the show. With that being said, viewers should grab their tissues now and get ready for the final season.
And the Fab Five are coming back. Netflix has renewed the show Queer Eye for a 2nd season. Bobby, Caramo, Tan, Antonio, and Jonathan will be returning to the series. Netflix also renewed Dope, Drug Lords, Nailed It, and The Toys That Made Us. No word yet has been made if filming has started or a release date, but we cannot wait. And 20 years later at Dawson Creek is once again giving us the feels. The cast reunited to celebrate their 20th anniversary since the show first aired on the WB 20 years ago. We first met the crew back in 1998 and parted ways with them in 2003. Entertainment Weekly brought the gang together to be on the cover of the magazine in honor of their anniversary.
Over 800,000 people appeared in Washington on April 23rd to march for their lives. Many celebrities showed their faces in support of those who have all died from gun violence. Some of the most noticed were Amy Schumer, Paul McCartney, and Zendaya. Along with these celebs were ones who performed, such as Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande, and Jennifer Hudson. Congrats to everyone that was a part of the march and standing up for what they believe is right. And Tiffany Haddish has started a social media frenzy after revealing that someone bit Beyoncé. Haddish said the incident occurred after Queen Bey shut down a woman for touching her man, Jay-Z, in December. The Girls Trip actress said Sasha Fierce came up to her at the bar and told her about the incident. Haddish was ready to defend her bestie, but Beyoncé talked her down, saying the actress was on drugs. After this came out, Twitter went crazy to try and solve the mystery of who bit Beyoncé. Other celebrities have tried to figure out who the culprit was, and Chrissy Teigen even claims to know who the mouthy person is. No confirmation has been made, but we are all dying to know who bit Bey.
And Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj are in some legal drama. Their hit song Side to Side is being accused of copying. A new lawsuit filed in court alleges that the team behind the single copied a similar track by Christopher R. O'Connor called J5T6. O'Connor believes a record executive at the label Grande is under, UMG, got wind of this track and repurposed it. He also alleges that the label has used elements of the compositions to produce singles for other artists such as Taylor Swift. The record label does not believe any aspect of the arrangement was used for Grande's advantage. O'Connor is suing the UMG and asking for royalties and song credit for Side to Side. And rapper and new father Travis Scott is facing a lawsuit as well after bailing on a pre-Super Bowl concert to be with his newborn. PJM Entertainment sued the rapper for canceling a Minneapolis show scheduled for February 3rd. Scott's daughter Stormy was born February 1st with his partner Kylie Jenner. He was reportedly paid $150,000 in advance that he never gave back to the company. PJM is seeking reimbursement for that, as well as attorney fees, prejudgment interest, and alleged reputational damages they claimed to have suffered.
Celine's heart may go on, but her show won't be. Celine Dion has postponed her Vegas show dates for March and April due to a middle ear condition. This condition causes hearing irregularities and makes singing difficult. Dion is to undergo surgery to correct the problem and is expected to return to the Coliseum at Caesars Palace on May 22nd. And Taylor Swift, my girl, returned to her acoustic roots when she gave a surprise guest performance at Nashville's Bluebird Cafe. Country artist Craig Wiseman invited her to join him on the stage for a performance that included shots of whiskey, bunny ears, and a performance of 2 of her songs, as well as Better Man, which she wrote for the band Little Big Town.
And Wendy's is serving up something fresh. It's Beats. The fast food chain dropped a rap EP called We Beefin'. It features tracks like Twitter Fingers, 4 for 4, Holding It Down, Clownin', and the rest in Grease. In this mixtape, Wendy's calls out McDonald's, Burger King, and even Wingstop. Wendy's has often playfully feuded with other fast food chains in the past over Twitter. This EP is currently streaming on Spotify. And Cardi B is making money moves this month. She announced on Instagram that she'll be releasing her first album called Invasion of Privacy on April 6th. The rapper, best known for her hits Bodak Yellow and a collaboration with Bruno Mars called Finesse, will follow her album release by being on the musical guest SNL the following night.
And Jared Leto is hitting the road and wanting you to drive him. The Oscar-winning actor and 30 Seconds to Mars artist announced that he will be hitchhiking across America. His journey started off in New York and will end in LA. He even stopped by Cleveland this morning, where he visited the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Leto says he plans to take a hot air balloon ride and even ride a donkey in the Grand Canyon as part of his adventure. This expedition comes just days before his band releases their new album this week on April 6th. And the beautiful soul is back. Jesse McCartney released a new song and music video called Better With You. McCartney revealed the song is somewhat autobiographical and reflects upon the last 5 years. The video was premiered in an interview with Paper magazine. This is the first new music he has dropped in roughly 4 years. And along with the new and improved Jesse McCartney, The Weeknd just dropped a brand new EP that everyone is fangirling over. Our music expert Dana has more details on that. Dana.
Thanks, guys. Last Friday, The Weeknd released a surprise 6-track EP called My Dear Melancholy. As some of us who know about Tesfaint, he can do quite the damage composing pop records that cover his dark emotions in a melody we can still find a way to dance to. Though his breakups with Selena Gomez and Bella Hadid, what should we expect? Lyrically, this newest EP leads us to believe The Weeknd is ready for the world to hear his side of heartbreak. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied, he sings on the album's first track, Call Out My Name, then adds, I almost cut a piece of myself for your life. Fans say these are the lyrics that suggest The Weeknd was willing to give a kidney during the transplant Selena underwent last fall. Other tracks titled Wasted Times and I Was Never There capture The Weeknd's gloom through the electronic music. What makes a grown man cry, what makes him want to take his life, he offers before exploring the ways faulty love can lead to self-destruction. The title says it all, folks. My Dear Melancholy is worth the listen. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Back to you, Clay and Macy.
Thanks, Dana. When we return, the Blurb's very own Grant has all the information you'll need for this week's Flashathon. Stay tuned.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back. I'm Grant Buford, and tonight I'm here with President and Vice President of KSU's Flashathon. Welcome, Matt and Nadine. Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Good. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about Flashathon. I've been to Flashathon, so I know how awesome it is and all the great work that you guys do. So tell me a little bit, and our viewers, about what Flashathon is.
Yeah, sure. So Flashathon, we're actually an organization that's doing things year-round. We have different fundraising events, things like that, encouraging people to register. And we're fundraising for the Hematology Oncology Unit at Akron Children's Hospital. And so we do things all year long, and then all of that culminates every spring in a 12-hour dance marathon. We're kind of bringing together all the Miracle kids, all the Miracle families, all the students at Kent State to kind of celebrate that year of effort.
That's incredible. And who doesn't love dancing for charity? It's great. So, and you said the Miracle families, they are there?
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah, I do remember that, but it's been a while since I've been, so.
Yeah, so the miracle families are actually, they're families that have had kids that have undergone treatment at the oncology unit, which is like the cancer unit at Akron Children's. And so they actually bring the kids to the event and they'll speak and kind of share their stories and also just hang out and have fun. So that's nice.
That's incredible. That's so inspiring to like being there, knowing what you're raising money for, but then actually get to meet the, like the families that this is like directly helping. So that's incredible. And so this is a student-run event, and you guys raise money all year round.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible. What do you guys do to like get the word out there to raise money for this?
Yeah, so honestly, the majority of our fundraising comes from people who have registered for our event, and they just reach out to family, friends, whoever, and they always do an amazing job. That's where honestly 90% of the funds come from, is just people reaching out and getting small donations here and there.
That's incredible. So how do people, our viewers, who are seeing this, how do they register for this?
We actually have a website. It's ksuflashathon.com. As soon as you get there, you can hit register now. It's $10 to register, and then to get into the event, you have to fundraise $20. But that covers your T-shirt, and we have multiple meals throughout the day. And
so meals?
Yes, we have 2.5 meals, but the first 300 participants that come in, and we start at noon at the rec center on Saturday. First 300 people get insomnia cookies.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to be one of the first 300. So how did you guys get involved? Specifically you, Nadine, how did you?
I actually had someone that was almost my roommate my freshman year. She kind of was already involved. She was a sophomore, and she kind of pushed me to go to all the meetings and go to the Meet the Family event we had throughout the year. And that just kind of touched me once I met the families. And then I just continued to do it.
That's awesome. And then Matt, how did you get involved?
Yeah, so my freshman year, I had heard a little bit about it, but then I actually had a friend who really pushed me to go to the event, and I got there, and it's very similar. Like I met the kids, and like after meeting them and just seeing how special the event was, the impact it had, I got inspired to stay involved and keep doing stuff.
And what are your guys' plans for after? Are you guys gonna graduate soon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I graduate this fall.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduate in December, and I'm planning on going into social work and working at Children's Hospital myself. So.
Wow. And being involved in this, is that like really inspired you to pursue that after school?
Yes, that's basically what made my decision. So.
Wow. I'm sure, spending that much time and thought into something like that, that would do the same for me. What about you, Matt?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to medical school at OSU.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You'll still be, loyal,
Of course,
Flash,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
Good. And so at the event, there's going to be dancing for 12 hours?
Yep, it is 12 hours of dancing. There's a ton of other stuff going on also. A bunch of games, activities, eating, obviously. Different challenges and things like that.
Wow. Well, I'm excited, and I think everyone else is too. Thank you both so much for coming, and good luck this weekend. Back to you, Clay and Macy.
Well, that's our show for tonight. If you want more celeb updates, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TV2 The Blurb.
And you can also check out our YouTube channel for exclusive content. I'm Macy Kittleberger.
And I'm Clay O'Neill.
Good night.
Every one of us has a voice, and every voice has the power to shape the world. Ours is no different. Our voice is 85 years in the making, a voice that's more than 700 students strong, one of the largest in the nation. It's 10 different award-winning media partners sharing 34 outlets, all working united toward a common goal. Our voice reaches 30,000 households on TV, over 22,000 magazine readers per year, 500,000 newspapers, feature films in stores nationwide. Our voice is pride in what we do. It empowers students, emerging professionals, to ask tough questions and demand answers. We believe in our voice. We believe in its ability to change the world. And our voice makes us who we are.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/sign.